Vaughn Hillyard joins us now. He's on the ground with the former president in South Carolina. So, Vaughn, you're in South Carolina, and Trump is there as well. But I want to start with this new reporting about the various anti-Trump factions inside the Republican Party. They just have been unable to gain any traction. Are they worried that it may be too late?
Ryan, that's exactly the concern. And when I was talking with one particular campaign advisor on a non-Trump campaign, the way this person put it to me was that there was a lot of talk to start the year about starting Donald Trump from outside organizations, folks that weren't directly working for campaigns. But when it came time to put rubber on the road, it's a big question mark as to where that cavalry actually went. Because when you're looking at, just take Club for Growth, for example, one of those key conservative groups, its leader held a retreat donor back in February in West Palm Beach that hosted 5 of the alternative Trump presidential candidates and made the commitment that they were going to go essentially all in to make sure Donald Trump didn't ascend to the nomination again. But here, just 3.5 months to the Iowa caucus, that group, Club for Growth, has only spent about $6 million in advertising at this point. And notably, most of that money was spent over the summer. In the month of September, Ryan, just $5,000. There's concern among folks that are working for campaigns and also those on the outside, though, that gap in that opportunity window is narrowing to take down Donald Trump.
So it does seem like there's a cash problem. I mean, these groups are not at all digging into Trump's lead. I mean, if I'm a big donor, right, and I've already given a lot more, there's not a ton of incentive for me to keep giving, right?
Exactly. I was talking to a key fundraiser out in Arizona who was Donald Trump's campaign finance chair in 2016 and 2020. But she told me, I mean, she was open-minded. She said that Ron DeSantis' campaign particularly was wooing her. But she said that in her conversations with donors in Arizona, she said that she found it difficult to make the case to anybody that they should donate because there was no viable alternative to Donald Trump in her eyes. And she believes that Trump has become more attractive to her personally over the course of the summer. And she said, hey, in her position as a fundraiser, the best bet for her right now is Donald Trump because she wants a Republican back in the White House to take on Joe Biden. And right now, the best place to place money for her and for other donors is on Donald Trump.
So you're in a state right now with two very popular natives, and Nikki Haley and Tim Scott, who are both running for president. But Donald Trump is the one with the big lead there. I mean, what have you heard from South Carolina voters?
Right. As of right now, it appears, Ryan, if polling is accurate, that they're not popular enough. In 2 recent polls out of South Carolina, it shows Donald Trump with about a 25%, 30% lead over Tim Scott, Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis here. And I want to let you hear from 2 of the South Carolinians. Of course, we are at a Trump rally. It just wrapped up here, and folks are here for a reason because they like Donald Trump. But I think it's important context because this is what Nikki Haley and Tim Scott are up against if they want to pull off a nomination and beat Donald Trump. Listen to 2 of the South Carolinians who I just talked to. You guys have 2 of your own candidates running from South Carolina. Why Donald Trump and not them?
I love Nikki Haley. I love Tim Scott. They're
You love them?
They're great people, but I love Trump more because he's amazing.
Even though you guys have gotten to know Nikki Haley and Tim Scott over all these years on a quite personal level, they've been in the news every day for you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You still say,
better the devil you know than the devil you don't.
Absolutely.
And Ryan, I've been having those exact types of conversations dating back to January, dating back to the summer, and here again in September. We're 4 months away from the South Carolina primary. It could be that last dam that could break and give Donald Trump the nomination ultimately, Ryan.
Okay. Excellent reporting as always, Vaughn Hillyard. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.